everybody. We're back doing another video. Today is not about a whole meal. Today I'm going to make tuna fish cakes from leftover tuna. So we had a braai on Saturday, and my sister and her boyfriend are pescatarian, but there's a lot of tuna left. So instead of wasting it, which I probably will if I just left it like this in the fridge, I decided to make some tuna cakes, fish cookies. For those of you who are new here, my name's Annette, and I decided to start making videos or create a channel for everyday moms and dads who battle not on how to cook, but what to cook. I'm a working mom, 3 kiddos and a partner. I love cooking, but I'm not a professional chef. I haven't been trained, so anything I say or voice on these videos are merely my opinion. And as it's a public holiday, cheers everybody. Gin and cucumber lemon Sprite. It's actually quite nice. So back to our snack. Women's Day snack. Happy Women's Day, everybody, for today. So this tuna, so good. So this tuna was a Jamie Oliver recipe that I made. It's basil, lemon, and olive oil. You make a paste with the basil. You basically squish that up until it's a paste. Put that in your lemon, it was half a lemon, squeeze out, and 2 tablespoons of olive oil. Marinated that quite a bit in the fridge, and then we just braaied it on the fire outside. You're supposed to do it at quite a high heat, because I wanted mine seared. So you can see that's like, it just needed to be a little bit browner on the outside maybe, but this tasted really good. It was so divine. So, leftover tuna. Get that all squished in there. It's going to be quite an easy recipe today as well. This one's completely, like I said, just me making it up as I go. So, I'm going to chop that all up. I was actually looking for lemongrass, couldn't find any lemongrass, so the whole point of these videos is to use what we've got. I love watching cooking videos and reading recipes, but a lot of the times those recipes are so gourmet that the ingredients they have, you can't find in our country easily, unless you're going to go to some specialized shop and they're going to charge you an arm and a leg. So that's not the point. The point is a lot of my recipes will be based, and I will give credit where credit is due. Like I said, this was a Jamie Oliver recipe. But to make something similar using things we have available. So, couldn't find lemongrass, using spring onion. And then instead of using lemongrass, I am going to squeeze half a lemon into this. And because this is a South African recipe, I'm not going to use flour. I'm going to use pap, or if you want, maize meal. So every South African home has pap, I believe, and most of us have lemons. If you don't have a lemon, you can use lemon juice, not a problem. We just want to get that lemony flavor. And you're going to need 2 eggs because you want it to bind nicely. Something I learned, a trick to get your lemon soft, if you want to use the lemon juice, is to roll it on the counter, and then you're going to get that nice and soft. I'm only going to use half a lemon because it's not meant to be lemon fish cakes. But lemon does complement the taste of fish quite nicely. So get that nice and squished. You're going to chop that in half. Get rid of the pits. If you've got a little sieve, you can use your sieve. I seem to have lost mine. Add your eggs in there. Mix that up and see what the consistency is, because remember, we want to make cakes. You want to be able to make nice round cakes, and that's where our maize meal is going to come in just now. Remember to add some salt, black pepper. If you wanted a spicier cake, I would add like 1 or 2, depending on how spicy you wanted, either green, red, or yellow, or green, red and yellow chilies to add some color. I have kids who don't like spicy food, so therefore I'm not adding chili. If it was just me and my other half, I would definitely have added some chili. Okay, so the ratio from egg to fish in this batch seems to work out quite nicely. However, I still want it to bind, so we are going to add 1 cup of maize. Nice thing about maize is no sifting required. So maybe not a full cup, actually, come to think of it. I'm going to add half. See how that goes. And you might have to accept the fact that you're going to have to get your hands in there. Get everything nice and mixed. Yes, perfect. So now we're just going to make little cakes. I'm going to show you now. You're going to make little patties or little cakes. You're going to put it on the grill. I am using my griddle pan, and you want to get that nice and hot. I've put quite a nice dollop of olive oil in there, and I really want to get it nice and hot, because remember, the fish is cooked, so we're not really worried about getting the fish cooked. We do want the cakes to be brown on the outside though. Okay, I feel like this is quite hot. I'm going to taste one. That's a nice sizzle. Obviously, you can make your gluten-free versions of this as well. Today's aim is not really to be healthy, but more to make use of leftover, in this case, tuna. That's not quite brown enough. So just a quick tip. The way you know you can turn it over is if it moves easily on the plate, on your, like this one, can now be turned over. Okay, so the fish cakes are done. I'm quickly going to show you how to make a homemade tzatziki sauce. Lots of different ways of doing it, but I'm using what I've got in the home, like I said before. So I'm using double cream yogurt. I'm going to use about a cup. This, okay, 2/3 of a cup apparently. Cucumber pulp. I also then decided to see what cucumber water in soda water tastes like. I'll get back to you on that. Might be disgusting. Who knows? Add that into your bowl. And I am going to add a little bit of lemon juice. Not a lot, not half of it, otherwise you're going to have a lemon sauce and we just want a tzatziki sauce. Squeeze some up there. Got this beautiful Enough Almonds, black pepper and lemon seasoning. I'm going to add a little bit of that. Again, not a lot. We're going to give that a stir. Get that all mixed in there. You can add some dough as well if you want, if you've got it lying around. The dough actually does give it quite a nice taste. I don't have dough. Yeah, I ate it. Fish cakes and homemade tzatziki sauce. So I'm going to eat this, and even if it tastes awful, I'm going to pretend that it's the most divine thing I've ever had. That's good stuff though. So, subscribe, like, if you run out of ideas what to do with either leftover food or what's for dinner.